Welcome to the Girls Talk Unfiltered podcast.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Daisy.
And you'll be getting an episode every Wednesday.
So let's go.
Let's get into the podcast.
Let's go. Let me do my love. What have we had?
People don't actually tell you how, not scary, but how hard it is to start a podcast.
It is very difficult.
Because you've got to try and think of things to talk about in the correct orders as well. For a podcast, and you've got to try and set everything up for the podcast.
Yeah, and if you saw our set, I'll probably insert a clip in a minute.
No, you can't do that. If you see our setup right now, it's very
horrifying.
Yeah.
It is, but you know what? I think we look quite alright.
No, that's mental because I've actually got hair oil in. But our settings will be changing
Mm-hmm.
to the summer house, and we will be setting up properly.
100%. I feel like the reason why we wanted to start a podcast is mainly because of entertainment and it's something to do.
Well, she lives with me, so we're friends, but she lives with me now. And she, on a random day, she was just like, I really want to start a podcast.
Let's do it.
And I just kind of agree.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't ever say I want to do something. She comes up with the ideas, and I just go, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I just agree, and we end up
Because
doing it.
it will be good, and if you know us, you know how much absolute shit we talk about.
We do.
So
We chat so much shit.
it will be the most entertaining and best experience anyone will fucking.
And that's why we wanted to
watch.
start a podcast, because we do chat a lot of shit, and I think we are very unfiltered.
Yeah.
No, that's why we also wanted to start the podcast. We feel like it would not help, but help a lot of people as well, because I don't know.
I feel like we've had many experiences, trauma,
We have
everything we've experienced.
We have gone through so much shit, especially together, because we have been friends now for like 5 years.
5 years.
Since the start of school, and now we're in college. So we've been friends for such a long time, and we've gone through like
so much. Breakups,
like stepping
friendship
stones
breakups.
as you're growing up. You've got stepping stones. We've gone through them together. We've gone through friend groups, breakups. We've even beefed each other. We've experienced so many things together. So I feel like when we talk about a lot of these things and our experiences,
I think many people could.
I feel like
relate.
many people will relate to it,
100%.
and I feel like you will make yourself think, oh, maybe I'm not that bad after you listen to us.
Yeah.
The next episode, we will have a guest on the episode.
Hopefully.
And we have a little inkling of who we're going to ask to come on the episode. And we're not going to tell you, so you'll just have to
Just
stay
gotta wait.
on the next episode. And then, what other exciting things is there? We've got my 18th coming up, which we're going to have a lot to talk about with that as well, when I've experienced it, and the build-up and the stress.
I feel like girl talk is thing is
best.
everyone's very intrigued, what goes on,
Yeah, what the
boys
girls
will
talk
say it, but
about,
our friends I'm intrigued, what goes on behind closed doors.
and what do they
because-
think about, what they talk about.
Yeah,
and then
so
now
this
know.
is where you'll actually find out what goes on.
Especially the truth as well, because like we said, it's unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
If you get offended very easily,
TW. Trigger warning. Trigger
if you
warning.
get offended easily, or you take things too personal, or you have a set opinion on certain things, then maybe don't watch it, or
No.
just keep your opinions to yourself.
Put that out there. You know what I
Because,
mean?
No, let's start with college first though, because I feel like college is an interesting one, isn't it, Days? It's a very interesting one.
It's a dark place.
It is.
And you're not ready for it.
See, how do you find college so far?
I think it's different,
What, to school?
majorly. I feel like, but at first, I'm the most nervousest person going. You
Yeah.
wouldn't expect it, but I am. Just
Bearing in mind
real
she's got a
life,
loud mouth.
it's very loud mouth.
She's actually a nervous person.
So I'm literally the shy, but that's the thing, I'm shy, but when I'm comfortable, I'm too comfortable.
Yeah.
But I really do like it. I feel like
What cool?
it's
We're doing the same course.
so we're doing childcare level 1.
But see, my experience it's just she started this year, yeah. So your experience has been different to mine.
Mhm.
So already, because you've only been there for 2 weeks.
Not even that.
Not even 2 weeks yet. But obviously, I was there last year, but I was doing a different course. I was doing health and social care level 2.
Yeah.
And I had not a bad experience, but I did have a bad experience with the course. There was one teacher. I don't know if I should mention the name. I don't think we should mention the name.
Oh, because we haven't.
But she finds it and we get copyrighted or
You won't get copyrighted, my darling. That's music.
Not copyrighted, but like, do you know what I mean?
Edit, like that clip's edited, if that makes sense.
Do you know what? I don't actually care.
You, Rachel, you are... What's the thing?
But no, so I've had a very different experience to what Daisy has had so far. My first year in college was so up and down. Like last year, it was shockingly shit. It was shockingly shit. It was because I failed my GCSEs because I couldn't do them. It's a different story for another time. But the whole maths and English was so up and down. They didn't have nothing ready. No one had a class. It was so blasé. It was ridiculous. I think the actual course itself was alright, but there was just one teacher that I really didn't get along with.
Mm-hmm.
So she basically made my experience so bad.
I feel like you have that though. Like some people could really like school and everything like that, but it's the people there that ruin the experience for you.
Yeah, it is.
So I say I didn't mind school, but that's utter bullshit. To be fair, some days would be good, but it's the teachers that do ruin it. Everyone says high school is meant to be like
the best experience of your life.
And I feel like in the space of 4 days I've been at college, I've had a better experience
100%.
than I have in 5 years at Britain's.
Yeah. By the way, we go to Barking and Dagenham College, so if anyone wants to know what Barking and Dagenham College is like, then listen, because we will tell you what it's like.
100%.
And like the people in the college and things like that. But me and Daisy actually met in school, secondary school, and we went to the same school, which was Britain's. And we both had such bad experiences in the school. I barely went to school. I'd say year 7, year 8, and year 9, I was in school. And year 10 and year 11, I just went downhill real quick.
Yeah.
I really didn't like it. And I never was in. But you haven't actually been to school for like 3 years, isn't it?
3 years?
Yeah, but she went to a unit.
I went to a behaviour unit, which I will say, better than school.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say you have naughty people there. Like, it's a behaviour unit, but it's just away from the big classes and rude teachers, and they're more understanding with the way you are, like the way you behave, the way you do, or if you've got like ADHD, like anger issues, etc. Like they're very one-to-one, but with normal school, because it is so big and there is so many people, it's so hard to just handle everyone's situation.
But that's like the whole college thing. I think college is such a better experience than in school.
Mm-hmm.
Personal opinion, I think that, because you have so much more leeway.
No, I'd say the same.
And they actually treat you like adults and not like kids. But I do childcare level 1 and you do childcare level 1. And we both, the teacher actually told us on enrolment day that we'd be in the same classes. And we didn't end up in the same classes. So when we found that out, I was very fuming. And Daisy, please, honestly, she literally had a whole meltdown, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
She had a whole meltdown. She's like, I'm not going to the college. But why?
Scary.
Yeah.
I feel like because you've experienced it for a year, like it's still like a big thing being by yourself, but because you've had that experience
And I've gotten used to it.
and you've gotten used to it, it's not that deep for you. Like, obviously you probably did want to be in the same class as me, but for me it's a massive change from coming out of the environment I was in and then just into college, not having anyone I knew, really. I had no one by me or anything like that.
But people are different. People think different and have different opinions on them situations. Like some people generally just like them, they're really bugging me. Some people generally don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. They'll go in there, they're confident, they'll be by themselves. But I say like me and you are very similar. Like we come across loudmouth, and don't get me wrong, we have got loudmouths in certain situations, and we do chat shit. But that's standard. But in them sort of situations, we are very much similar. But it's, I don't know. But you're doing all right though by yourself in your class. You made some friends.
Yeah.
And some enemies as
some
well.
enemies along the way.
But I feel like the college The classes are alright, but there's a lot of weird people. There is a lot of weird people.
Very weird. Bizarre.
Exactly.
But bizarre.
But, like, the first day, it was the first day, innit?
I'd say.
It was the first day. It was
First-
induction day. Induction day. And there is someone in her class. Should I say it?
Did we say it?
It's unfiltered, so I'm going to say it. There's someone
Just
in.
don't mention names.
There's someone in her class, yeah? And it is a boy. Don't get me. She ain't a lesbian, don't worry.
Ain't a lesbian. Nothing against them. No, part of the LGBTQ plus. You know what I mean?
But there's a boy in her class, and on the first day, not even the first day of actual college, on induction day, he was so flirty with you, and he was just all up in her grill,
Oh, my God.
trying to hug her and all of this, and then he tried to kiss her. He'd known her for a day,
2 hours.
2 hours,
2
and he
hours.
tried to kiss her. There is.
There's moving quick and then there's that. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like that's ridiculous. But we found out that he is such a manhole. It's actually a joke.
Diabolical.
Like he chats to so many girls. So how many girls is on his phone? And
A few of the girls in my class actually have been speaking to him.
that's what I'm saying.
It's dark. It is dark.
It is, but he goes around saying he's got a girlfriend, but he chats to so many girls and tries to move to so many girls. But that's one thing I would say about Barking and Dagenham College is the boys are on like
Very
they're like
quick.
flies on shit. They are like flies on shit when
Yeah.
it comes to girls. I don't know what it is with them, but it's like they're little puppies. It's like they've never been around
Little
girls
chihuahuas.
before.
Little chihuahuas.
I would say this year's not as bad as when I joined last year. Because I feel like
everyone's been saying that.
last year, for the first 2 weeks of college, it was like a fucking dating sort of college. I'm telling you now.
Bit of Tinder, real life Tinder, you know what I
No,
mean?
it actually was though, because we just go round to girls and go, oh, can I have your snap, you're fit? And then literally we go to the girl next year and ask them the same thing. It was generally like they were in a candy. Wow.
Candidate.
Like they were in a candy shop.
Oh.
But that's one thing I'll say about the college. The boys
Quick
that
speed
go,
dating.
that's what I'm saying. The boys that go to that college,
A roughneck.
they are roughneck.
They're roughneck.
And they're all fucking hoes. They actually are all hoes. And it's really ridiculous. And then, on the other hand, you have girls. You've got the girls at the college.
The girls seem much more worse than this year than last year.
They are worse this year than last year. You've got a lot of bitches in the college now. And Daisy, you've got a few that you don't like, innit?
I've had a few
Or interactions.
interactions. That's a good
Interactions
word.
with some girls in the college already.
Yeah.
What were they about? What's one of them about?
Over a pair of knee-high boots. Oh, another one. And the other one.
No, explain that one first.
Oh, the knee-high boots.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically, I'd say a friend of mine back then.
Back then, way
back
back.
then. Way back. Me and
Baroness Elbow,
the
way-
way back. If you know, you know.
Oh, I know Holly will know as well.
She'll be greeting in the comments.
Maybe I'm like, oh my god, no way. Carry on.
Yeah, so it was a couple of years ago. Had an interaction, and she was being a friend. Let me borrow something.
Knee-high boots.
Knee-high boots
Just a pair of knee-high boots.
from Sheen May. I just said, and obviously I needed to borrow them for a day because I think I was going to a concert. I was going to Scissor.
You've got, yeah.
And it was like 5 years ago, just before we become friends, I'd say. Or maybe after, I'm not too
No.
sure.
It was like 3 years ago.
Oh,
we were
yeah, it
friends
was
and then
3
we
years.
fell out.
Oh, so never mind, it was 3 years ago. Yeah. And she was in my college. And she never asked for him back. Obviously, maybe I put myself out there, you know what I mean? Give him a thing. But I was very busy back then. I was a busy bee. And no excuse.
No excuse,
No
but I was
excuse.
busy.
But I was busy.
I've been busy for 3 years, do you know what I mean?
She was in the college, and a friend of mine was with me, and she obviously the friend of mine knows her, and she goes, she didn't mention it, nothing like that, and my friend's boyfriend was near them, and they was going to a class, and she goes, see, I'm not gonna say her name, but the friend of mine, Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I can say it. It's fine. Lexi.
Yeah.
Lexi,
She's our mate, like, this
Our
is
friend.
Yeah, our friend.
her
This is not the
boyfriend was behind the two girls. And there was like, I'll speak to Lexi, but I won't speak to her, seeing as she don't give my knee-high boots back and all
Talking about
this.
Daisy.
Like, literally chatting the most shit. If you've got something to say, you know what I mean? Say it to her face.
But I won't actually in college because we go on different days.
No.
Like, so I go in Mondays, she goes in Tuesdays, and then we're both in Thursdays and Fridays. And this was on the Tuesday, innit? But I hate girls like that. Because how are you gonna be petty? If you have a problem about the knee-high boots, just say something.
Yeah.
Just say, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you, or I don't want to talk to you because I'm still hung up about these knee-high boots that you borrowed 3 years ago. But if she needed them that bad, she would have ordered a new pair. But she clearly don't need them that bad. Do you know what I mean? It's so petty, and that irritates me so much. But it's not
Sorry.
even like you, like it's an excuse. Like you had a lot go on in your personal life as well, and the knee-high boots are out of place that you can't go back to physically get. Hence why you're living with me.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. But you don't need to explain your whole life story to this bitch about some knee-high boots. If she's that hung up about them, tell her I'll give her the 15 quid for the knee-high boots and order herself a new pair.
100%, yeah.
It's so pathetic.
Sorry, this is such a conversation, like, twister, like, out of context, but I really need to get my opinion out here on this subject.
What subject?
Charlie fucking Kirk. I need to get it off my chest and actually bring it out to the
Oh,
world.
don't. No, let's not talk about it right now. Let's finish this convo because there's another person that we dislike and I need to get that. And then we're going to go into Charlie Kirk because, yeah, there is a lot of opinions actually about that I have opinions about as well. So,
I am going to cut this bit out so it's all together, by the way. So
yeah,
it's all together, so like the subject's all together.
yeah,
If that makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, I was going to say. And then, so yeah, you got the knee-high boot girl who is just a fucking bitch about knee-high boots, you know, and if you're watching it,
You know
you
what?
literally know
Can
who
we
you
put
are.
the cups down so, like,
I thought
because it's really, yeah.
bugging me. But anyway, you know who you are. So if you generally have a problem about the knee-high boots,
Stand
then
back.
just
Stand
say
back.
something. Like you don't have to be a bitch and go, "Oh, I'm gonna fight you over some knee-high boots." They're knee-high boots, love. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Just say, "I want the knee-high boots back, and if you ain't got them, can you replace them?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell him again.
that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Oh, and then who is the other bitch that we don't like?
Oh! Don't get me started.
We're not gonna say names in it, but
No. We're not going to do that.
it's very clear. If they say it, it's very clear that it's about them. But who is the other girl you don't like and why?
I do not like this girl. Physically,
She goes to my college as
because
well.
yeah, she goes to my college. So you know what I mean. You know who you are if you're watching. She come up to me when I was by myself,
Thinking that she's big because she was
asked
by
me
herself.
about a situation that happened. I'd say around nearly 2 years
And
ago
we can
now.
actually speak about the situation because what? What? Generally, 2 years ago, yeah,
I got in a bit of a
bit of a scruffle, a bit of a fight
Yeah.
outside an event. Not even because you started it, but because the girl.
It was back to someone. I was sticking up for 2 people. Yeah.
Yeah, which was her cousin and her cousin's mate. Bearing in mind they're younger than this girl as well. So you were sticking up for your cousin, and this bird's trying to beat up her little cousin, and
And I was
Daisy's
having it.
exactly that you.
I-
The only thing you actually done was just get in the middle
Try
of it
and get
and
it
trying
away.
to stop it. But then the bitch just turned round
And stop
and then
fucking
started
throwing
trying to hit
arms.
Daisy. So they ended up in a bit of a
Little
a fight.
scuffle.
And then obviously police was there, and then police obviously wasn't
Got
police
involved,
do.
done their own fucking part, smashed my head open, didn't they?
Yeah. They handcuffed her and threw her on the concrete and gashed her head open off the concrete. But people get very confused, didn't they? They
They
like
do.
to think that the girl done that to your head and it weren't, it was the police.
And listen, if she did say it, I'd hold my hands up and be like, you know
Yeah.
what, I'll take defeat. She done it. But it
But she
wasn't
didn't.
her. It wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. No one's that petty to say, no, you didn't cut my head. Please. But
This
so,
girl come up to me
yeah,
and
in
she
college.
said, oh, are you the girl that thought da 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 da? And I said, yeah, why? Like, who's asking kind of thing. And she was like, she was like, oh, like, what happened to your hair? Da, 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 da. I explained the situation. And she said, oh, I thought it was da, 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 da that done it. I said, no, it weren't da, 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 da that done it. It was
No,
the
we've got to come up
police.
with a code name, Pineapple, because that's really irritating.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Pineapple didn't do it.
Pineapple didn't do it, it was the police. She said, right, okay, and started acting a bit shady. And I thought, what?
Yeah.
And then she proceeds to say, do not ever touch Pineapple again.
Using the word pineapple is actually funny.
Or
I
there's
heard it
consequences. And I just thought, you cheeky bloody git.
And
you
I weren't-
cheeky cat.
But yet again, I weren't even in either. But and that's the thing, like
'Cause
this
she-
pineapple.
No, it's not Pineapple. Come up.
Okay, well, the girl that went up to you in the college, she only come up to you because she see you sitting by yourself, and she was with her friends, and she thought she was big, and
Yeah.
she would be like
The big I am.
intimidating. And I hate people like that as well. Why are you gonna go up to someone because they're by themselves and try and intimidate you? But we have seen her so many times in the college, and all she does is just walk past with her head down. And we'll be standing or sitting right next to her when she's there, and she won't even say anything. But it's just like, because she was by herself, she had a problem. But when you're with people, she stays quiet. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So as you can hear, there's quite a few bitchy girls in the college. We are now moving on to a different topic. Well, not even a topic, but a different thing.
It's like a game in a way.
No, it's not a game. How is that a game? But we're going to be giving you... No. We're going to be answering some of your scenarios that you have sent in
through.
to get our opinion on it and how we would handle the situation.
Yeah.
And they're all about boyfriends and ex-boyfriends, which I think we're very good at, to be honest, because I actually have a boyfriend right now who I've been on and off with for 2 years, but on for a year and now on for 2 months. But yeah, and we've gone through a lot, and you've gone through a lot with boys as well,
Yeah,
and we've
mentioned.
both gone through some really bad breakups. So I think we are the people to answer these scenarios. But go on,
Okay.
how's the first?
The
scenario?
first one. So, my. Oh.
Can't even read the scenario.
Sorry.
Go on.
My crush text my best friend instead of me.
Right.
So my best. So my crush
So her crush, so the boy she likes, has texted her best friend instead of her, but she likes him.
Yeah,
So
that has been messaging her.
so
best
what?
friend.
So what's she saying? Like, what would you do in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do if that in that situation?
I feel like it's a bit of a hard one, because if you're like, so say if the boy I liked messaged, I can't even use you as an example. Say if like the boy I liked messaged one of my friends, being flirty, blah blah blah. Then
Yeah.
and my friend knew
Yeah.
that I liked him. I'd
Yeah.
be like, whoa, and she's reciprocating the same energy. I'd be like what?
Yeah, you would
like,
have a problem with
yeah.
it.
But I guess if the boy I like just messaged her as a general question of something and she just answered it, or
Then I wouldn't.
then I wouldn't have a reaction to it. I'd just be
Yeah.
like, cool, just normal.
That's like me. Like my opinion varies. So if that my mate knew that I liked this boy, and one, she didn't tell me that he texted her, and two, she was being flirty back, I would have something to say to her about it, because I think that's muggy.
Muggy.
Like, if that's your friend, then
She wouldn't.
she
do
wouldn't
that.
do that. She should tell you, oh, the boy you fancy has messaged me. Do you want me to like block him, or do you know what I mean? Like, she should be understanding of it. But if my friend didn't know that I liked him, and he texted her and that, then I couldn't really have a go at the friend, because if she didn't know, then it's not really her fault. Do you know what I mean? So it just varies on the situation, but yeah, that's what I think of it.
Right.
What's the next one?
My ex starts dating my enemy. Are we laughing or are we plotting?
We're plotting.
We are
I'm
plotting.
plotting.
I am plotting.
Especially, no, because see if your ex knew that that's your enemy as well, that's crazy. Because you know they're doing that as a get back.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll have to get my get back on them by like getting
Get
with
with
their
their
friends.
friend.
So I think that's a girl's get back.
It is.
So if your ex has gotten with your enemy, yeah, and he knows that that's your enemy, then you should get with one of his friends or his enemy and see how he likes it. Because I feel like boys are so different. If you got with one of their enemies, they are such little bitches about it. Because they're like, but you embarrassed me. Don't get with my enemy then.
No,
Like, do you know what I mean?
I feel like this next one we can relate to.
What?
My current boyfriend and have I read that correctly?
What?
That one.
Yeah.
My
We
current
actually relate to this so well. What the hell?
my current boyfriend. Is it my friend's ex or like my
No.
ex? So my boyfriend.
My
and
current
ex.
boyfriend and my ex-boyfriend have ended up in the same
Okay,
friend
correct
group.
this for you today, yeah. So, my current boyfriend and my ex-boyfriend have ended up in the same friend group.
Oh God, I know what that's like, and that's rough, Nick.
I've been through it. I'm
That's
going
lit-
through it. I'm gonna lose my job.
Oh my God,
I am going
you
through
are literally
it.
going through it right now. Oh, okay. I have been through. We have been through it quite a few times actually.
Majorly.
We have been through that. I personally think if your boyfriend and your ex-boyfriend are in the same friend group, you either need to get your boyfriend gone and get a new one.
Or get.
Or-
tell him
or you need
straight.
to tell him,
Tell him you
do
can't
not
hang
hang
around
around
with him.
my
He's
ex-boyfriend.
smuggy. That's like me hanging around with your ex-girlfriend.
It is, and that's the recipe for this.
That's like me hanging around with. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly, and that is a recipe for disaster because you know boys like to chat shit so much as well, especially your
Majorly.
ex-boyfriend will end up chatting shit to your new boyfriend, and then it's just all goes tits up from there on. I feel like boys are so worse than girls. So yeah, I would say either get a new boyfriend or tell him you ain't been in the friend group, so leave. Either one of them. Charlie Kirk.
What
To end
a
the
little
episode, we're
On
going
a
to talk about
fucking
Charlie
yeah,
Kirk. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Though.
literally.
Bless
I
him.
think he was a sweet little soul.
he was sweet.
He was a sweet little
It's like,
soul.
but what do you like? Hold on, let me get comfortable for this. What is like your general opinion on Charlie Kirk as a person? Not at the fact of he's like shooting, but as a person, what is your opinion on him?
Some things I don't
Truthfully.
agree with.
Yeah.
Some things I don't agree with, that said, but I don't agree with half the things you say. Do you know what I mean? No, but like,
Yeah,
do you know what I
no.
mean? Like, as a thing, like,
Everyone
has their own opinions, and if you value your own opinions, then you're gonna say it and say it how it is.
Yeah.
Because all Jews, if it was one of us that said half the stuff he did, you wouldn't get the
you
consequences.
wouldn't shot him. You
would
wouldn't
shot
shoot
him.
him. Sorry. You
Like,
wouldn't shoot him.
no, like
Exactly.
that is the thing that people are.
And I feel like this is a
Welcome.
really touchy thing to talk about because there is so many people that do have various different opinions about him. But personally, I have the same opinion.
Some things I
some
do very
things-
well agree with.
Yeah, some things he said I think were a little bit out of line.
I think
And
maybe
maybe he shouldn't have said them like
the way he did,
the way he has. But like I said, he has his own opinion and everyone's entitled
and
to
everyone
it.
is entitled.
But
to
half
it.
the things he did say, I did agree with.
Yeah, maybe.
Like about, I might get like hatred for this, innit? But
Oh,
like about the whole transgender and the male and female and all this different
I don't
sexes
agree
and
with that. There's two genders, male and
a
female.
I don't agree with this whole 72 gender shit.
No,
72, no. You're either born with a willy
or a vagina.
yeah, that's what I mean. You're male or female. But he was nice, and it's like we said, people can have their own opinion, and people just don't know how to take, but don't know how to.
But
take
I
other
think
people's
each to
opinion.
their own. Listen, because if you went out there, yeah.
Yeah.
and said da 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 whatever shit he said, yeah,
Yeah,
you wouldn't get shot. You wouldn't
No.
get stabbed. You wouldn't get half the crap that has happened to him
yeah.
because
But also though, he has strong opinions about these things, but half the things he says is
It's
right. But also, I don't care whoever you are, or what your opinion is, or what you have. Well, it depends what you've done. I don't care who you are, my worst enemy, or anything. I still do not believe no one
Should get
deserves
shot over
to
their
be
opinion.
shot in the neck over their opinion. I think that is ridiculous. And I think it was just so sad the fact he has a wife and kids. And they were there. I think that's just even worse.
But I think what is so like messed up about the whole thing, like I'm not saying he deserved to get shot, or
was the fact
there
he
should
was
be a
talking about
different,
crime.
yeah, like a different like thing. Like he should not get shot any like time, place, whatever.
At all.
But like, it's the fact that he was talking about crime and how he disagrees with it, and it's been put into such a massive like
and it's
category.
rifling,
Yeah,
and then that happened straight after.
straight after it was whilst he was talking about
But have
it.
you seen all that conspiracy thing about his security guards?
Yeah,
Because I don't
they
know
were
if
looking at
anyone's
his
seen.
watch and
I don't know if anyone's seen the videos yet, but like the security guards behind him, one was giving like a hand signal,
I'll try.
and one kept looking at his watch
What?
and that.
I'll try and find a clip and I will insert it in a second, and I'll add it on there of the video, not the video of that, but like the video of like his security guards and that. But-
And people were saying that he had a ring on this finger, and then when after he got shot and he was
It
getting carried
switched.
out, it switched to his pinky. I think it's so weird. I think the whole thing is like a conspiracy thing, and I think it's very weird. But I don't agree with what happens.
I don't. I think. Listen.
And for the people that are going around as well saying, "Yay, he's dead, needs to be shot." Personally, maybe they should be shot and see what it's like. Do you know? But it's true though. That you can't say, "Yeah, he's dead," because I can say I'm gonna shoot you because you want to be a washing machine. Do you know what I mean? I could go around shooting people because they want to be something. But you don't do that. You just let you crack on in your own delulu world over there, and you get to live. So maybe I'll start shooting people and see how they like it.
Well, you're not gonna do that.
No, I'm not going to shoot anyone, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, I just, as an overall, I don't agree with the situation.
It's so wrong in many ways.
Well, I think that's the way to end the podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
And stay tuned for the next episode, which
Ne-
should be coming out next Wednesday. You will be in a different setting and will be more equipped as well. And we may even have a special guest
May.
on the podcast.
So I hope you enjoyed
So
it.
hopefully-
See you soon.